Rory, get to it.
Get to what?
Your take.
Your apologies.
Your apologies.
I didn't really like when I walked into this living room today that I started to get pressured to give an apology somewhere.
Oh, they pressed you?
I'm standing on all 10 right now.
Okay.
I said what I said. And it wasn't far off.
It wasn't far off. I will say that. It wasn't far off.
And I want to get into how you think I would owe Chainz an apology when I'm very aware of Chainz' catalog and what he does. I was merely speaking to Ross and the different type of tier he is.
Operator, give my baby.
It was a bad
matchup.
You feel like
Well, I really enjoyed the battle.
I told you.
Chainz was kept up the entire time.
I love
the
Chainz.
score-
I love Ross. It just wasn't. It wasn't a good matchup.
Like Chainz, he may have played 2 records where I was like, I wouldn't have played those in a battle. I would have picked something else. But
I mean, the ones where he just played the hooks.
no, I think it was I don't know.
No, he can get fucking problems off.
But it was in the second half though.
But they should have played the a verse. It doesn't have to be his verse, and then the hook.
I'm with you.
It was weird how they did that.
I think we just, like I said, it wasn't so much a battle. I think it's just 2 artists showcasing their catalog.
Nah, it's a battle when Ross sits down, doesn't say a fucking word, and BMF starts, and then Chainz says after, "Oh, I thought we were going to introduce ourselves." That's a battle.
I mean, yeah, but these are 2 people that really fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they really.
Watching the battle, I felt like Rory should apologize to 2 Chainz. I'm not letting y'all deviate from that just yet. We can later get into all of our takes and all of our takeaways.
Because you know what it is? Rory's still standing on the.
Can somebody stop whatever that is?
Playing anything.
Rory's still standing on the battle part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're just
Wait, that's
listening
not
to
what we're
music.
saying.
We're
Yeah.
listening to records.
Okay, when we were talking about the battle. We weren't predicting
you're
how
right.
great
You're
the
right.
playlist
You're
would
right.
be.
You're right.
Chainz kept up with every single record. It never felt like, oh, he's killing him.
Right.
Chainz kept up the entire time.
Right.
Hold up 1 second. Yo.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. It's Katisha from Dr. Simka's office.
Yes.
Hey, Joe, I wanted to confirm for 12
My
o'clock on
new
Monday.
teeth. Monday.
Yes.
9 a.m.
No, 12.
Oh.
He'll be there at 9.
12 a.m.
He'll be there.
You getting veneers at midnight?
He'll be there at 9.
12, you said?
You're having too much fun over there, Joe.
Yeah, you're right. All right, fine. Noon. I'll be
12.
there.
12 p.m. is good?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, and I'm going to confirm Mom's too, okay?
All right.
All right, darling. Bye.
Bye.
Can we just quickly get? Have you guys been to the dentist lately?
Yes.
Like the new swaggy dentist?
well, not
offices?
lately.
Oh, now, wait. Time out now.
Wait, Rory goes to the
No,
rich
Rory's
dentist?
making a good point here. The swaggy dentist.
The dentist
The
I
new
grew up
swaggy
on.
dentist. It's different.
It's no longer.
No, they got
exists.
LED
Yeah,
lights and
you
all
can get a
types of
root
shit.
canal
No.
safely now.
You can get a root canal from a bartender. I don't know if y'all have been to the dentist
That
lately.
sounds like fun.
But the women they are hiring.
Y'all are laughing at Rory, and Rory's laughing to deviate from some of the seriousness in his point. But he's right. They have star tenders working as secretaries at the dentist's office.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's
I get it.
crazy.
Purposely, strategically placed there.
Yeah. They
For you to get work. That's how I got my teeth.
Yeah, they trying taxes.
Like the older woman that's retired and is just trying to find things to do to fill the time is no longer the receptionist at the dentist office.
Yeah.
Can they pour Patron for you?
I'm sure. I'm positive. Like it looks like the WAP video in like when I'm just trying to get a cleaning.
Yo, we're gonna find a way to bring it back to the WAP video
Y'all
and
are
song
all day
every
long.
second
Nasty
long.
fucks.
No, Mo, you were making a good point to Rory about our apology and how we're looking at it versus how he's looking at it.
Oh
Come on.
yes, I wasn't so much looking at it like which record was better. I mean, you know, it's just listening to 2 different records. It's obviously 2 different type of artists. But I think what Chainz did last night was he showed that he has a lot of records. He can rap for those
It's a
that
fact.
weren't aware of how well he can rap. But I think Ross is just he can play different type of. Ross is more versatile. He can play different type of records. Like 2 Chainz is more of the club type of artist, but Ross can give you that. He can give you some introspective shit. You know what I mean? So it was just a showcase of 2 different type of artists, but both who have really good records.
I don't want.
He proved his strip
I don't
club,
want.
Yeah,
Rushmore type shit.
absolutely.
I don't want Rory to die on an obvious hill. Like Rory's point is, they were battling, and I picked my score because of how I hold Ross. Granted,
Nothing against Chainz. And this is coming from someone that's fully aware of Chainz albums, mixtapes,
Most
before Chainz,
His verses.
Most of us
well versed in Chainz.
most of us agree there. And I think that's evidenced by some of the things 2 Chainz said and did during that battle. I watched his Breakfast Club interview, his demeanor there, and I'll play a little bit of that shortly.
Okay.
But he clearly felt disrespected, not in people picking Ross, but the manner in which they spoke his name.
Yeah.
And when you look at it from that take, I understand that. Like, Maul has a really good talent, and maybe this is because he invented Rockefeller Records.
That's true.
But Maul on this podcast he talks about people or don't talk about people as if they're listening. It's a talent. I'm horrible at that. I talk about niggas like we friends. Like, I talk about people like they should know where my heart lie.
Yeah.
Maul don't do that. So, viewing it that way, Rory, just your tone in speaking about somebody who, like Chainz said, and we'll get into in this interview, I'm getting up there. It's 20 verse 20. I played 24. I played 24 hits. I have 20 hits. I, X, Y, Z. You know, he felt the chip on his shoulder, I think, comes from people that share in your mind state.
No.
Speak to that. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm not quite sure what you're saying my mind state is. No, I'm speaking to Ross and his catalog and where he is in hip-hop and where I revere Ross. He happened to be going against 2 Chainz, so I replied to that. It had nothing to do with the caliber of Chainz' music, his stats, the quality of his music, his hits. I understand all that. I'm saying you just going against, like, a legitimate legend for real.
A boss, if you will.
But I see I put both of them. I put both of them.
The biggest
in that,
boss that you've seen thus far.
Right.
But I kind of put both of them in that. I think it's just that
Me too.
Chainz is more so, being from Atlanta, the culture, the strip club, that's his aura, that's his sound, the trap.
Chainz is a legend in his own right, for
Absolutely.
sure.
And
Chainz is a legend, period.
but Ross just has a bigger sound.
We
a
keep
more
saying the
versatile
same
sound.
shit different ways. We
Yeah.
got how much
They're
admiration
both
we
great
have
though. They're both great artists.
for let me play this Breakfast Club clip with 2 Chainz and hear him.
Because it's hard to judge, right? Because I got personal preference. I like Ross and I like Chainz.
Shout out to Charlamagne. This was a real safe way
You gotta
to
sit
say
back
what
and
he
think,
was trying to
that
say.
damn Ross got a different type of catalog, man.
Listen, his list has been up in my studio for 2 weeks. Y'all act like I wasn't surprised at no song he played. Y'all fucking with the right one when you come to this. Listen, he had more pressure than me because he had more material.
Yeah.
I knew I had y'all talking about 20 hits, right? That what y'all talking about, 20 hits?
Yep.
Y'all said 20.
Yep.
I played 23 hits.
New
I'm not going back and forth with catalogs and all that. You say you want to hear some hits? I played plaque after plaque after plaque after plaque. Yeah, and so another thing that I was doing was I wasn't doing no rounds. I was just playing hit for hit for hit for hit. I wasn't just going back and forth with no catalog, no who did this.
Now, with that said, because that's all we needed to hear.
But that was another thing.
He's not wrong at all.
He's not. But again, a lot of people when I listen to the verses, you might have a hit record, but I might not think that it's a better record than what he just played. It could still be a hit. That was a hit. It was big. It was in the clubs. Everybody was playing it in the cars. Do I like it better than Diced Pineapples?
Scream, man, pull up the side by side of the records. Let's go
You know
through
what
it
I'm
in
saying?
real
Like,
There
time.
was a lot of times where I like 2 Chainz' record better than Ross's, but Ross's was a bigger record. So it kind of goes both ways.
Let's go
too.
through it. Let's go through it. Let's
And
go through it
I
right
scored
now.
it objectively during that.
Let's go through it right now so everyone can hear
Sure.
what everyone's picks were.
Scream Man.
Here we
Get
go.
a tally going so
Here we
have a
go.
score at the
Right
end.
from the top. No Lie versus BMF. I have that Ross 1-0.
As do I.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'm Different versus Hustlin'. 2-0 Ross for me.
I got Chainz in that one.
And a few people did.
Yeah.
For me, 2-0 Ross.
Yeah.
That shit launched the whole sound.
Fuck-
Well,
Fucking Problems. Hustlin' didn't.
yeah, a little bit, but Mustard is a star off of that record.
Hustling wins against I'm Different.
In my opinion.
Not to me, but
And some people have it like that too. So I'm not mad at anybody
They
with
did.
that.
Some people have it.
I'm telling you where I have it, so you know how I kind of judge this. Fucking Problems versus John.
Chainz.
I gave that to Ross too.
That's a tough one for
And
me.
part of that
'cause
was because of the horrible way that he played
the
fucking
presentation.
Problems.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, yeah.
He
When
gave
I'm
me an
scoring this, I'm going
acapella
off.
verse that wasn't the same tempo as the record. Let the intro of the record drop and then cut it off.
I think he was playing a snippet of where that record stemmed from, and he was
That's what he
saying
was
that
saying.
this was my record, this was another whole separate joint, and we turned it into fucking Problems.
Yeah, it's exactly-
like this
The
was
way
my
it-
this
the-
was my
the-
shit.
The way it was presented wasn't.
I see what Chainz was trying to do there. Like
too.
this wasn't. They didn't just say, "Yo, say this on this record with Kendrick, Drake, and ASAP."
But
Like,
I'll
no,
get-
this derived from me.
But cool, if I'm taking away the horrible way that the record was played, I can give
Chainz.
that to Chainz.
Yeah.
It's 2-1 Ross. Spend It versus Rich Forever, I gave it to Chainz.
I did too.
Which
2
one
up.
Which one is Spend It?
I'm riding around, I'm getting it. I'm riding around, I'm getting
His
it.
first record as
record.
2 Chainz, like his first big record rather. From the
That's
Chill
the
mixtape.
point that I,
I
thought
like
he
Rich
would get no
Forever.
matter
I like
what.
Rich Forever more.
I like Rich Forever more, but I
Okay.
can see if somebody was
So
to go.
I agree too, but that's a win. Spend It is a win.
And this is where it gets a little out of control for me. Dice Pineapples versus Duffel Bag Boy is a point for Ross.
I disagree.
I have
I
it for
had
Chainz.
Duffel Bag Boy winning that.
Me too.
Over Dice. No.
Okay.
We can't do
All right.
that.
Well, I'm just giving
Over
you. I'm
Dice
giving you mine.
Pineapples?
I
do.
I had Ross.
Not my
winning-
preference. I'm saying
I had
this is
Ross
my
winning
objective.
that over Duffel Bag Boy. I have MC Hammer winning over I Love Them Strippers. I have Aston Martin Music winning over Super Freak.
First of all, I had Love and Strippers over MC Hammer.
I can see that. I'm
did.
kind of draw on that one.
Again, this is not my personal preference. This is me being objective and saying I think that's a win.
Chainz gets Bandsmaker Dance against Santorini
How?
Grease
That's
for me.
not even his record.
That's not how the rules go here.
You gonna put a verse over a whole Santorini Grease,
Listen.
the whole record?
Money talk.
Nah, we not
you ain't got
doing that,
none.
man.
End of discussion. I was outside when that.
Yeah.
When that
I was
song
outside
came
when
out.
Santorini Grease came out too.
That wasn't
Last
played
month?
outside.
Yeah.
That was played in the crib in the cars.
So you were inside
I like
playing
that record.
Santorini.
Yeah, I like that record
It's a
better.
better record. He's rapping more. Yes, like, what are you
Bandsma-
talking about?
I gave him Bands Making
But see,
Dance.
that's part of the
listening to
verses,
Santorini
though.
Grease
That's how some
way
people
before
score the
I listened
verses.
to Bands, but
Some
Bands
people
wins.
score the verses like that.
Listen, I gave 2 Chainz Rich as Fuck too over I'm a Boss.
Nah.
You're bugging.
No, yeah, you're bugging.
I was outside and I was on tour.
outside for Buzz.
I get it.
I saw what Rich as Fuck did across the country.
I saw what I'm
I
a
get
boss
it.
did too.
I saw what I'm a Boss did in Sin City and New York. Stop it. You didn't tell. You're not telling me you went to Houston and I'm a Boss made everything go crazy.
Nah,
Stop
I'm a Boss
it.
worked.
Stop it. Stop
I
it.
think you're wrong here,
Boss
Joe.
worked across the country.
It definitely worked across the country.
Did
That was a
not-
huge record.
Not like the other one. Not like Rich as Fuck.
I went. I'm a boss.
Rich as
on that
Fuck is a
one.
great record.
Not like Rich as Fuck. Look at you and look at us. Remember it. Think about it. But anyway, I give him that point. Feds Watching versus Freemason.
This is the first time that a Pharrell record was not an automatic win.
I
In a
prefer
versus.
Freemason, but I gave this to Chainz because I remember that was a record.
I gave it to Freemason. Good Drink versus The Boss. I gave it to Ross. Watch Out versus Fuck With Me You Know I Got It. I gave it to Ross.
Yeah.
Yep.
4 a.m. versus Devil in Blue Dress. I gave it to Ross.
Yep.
Tears of Joy. I gave it to Ross.
Yep.
Stay Scheming. I gave it to Ross.
Yep.
Which one?
Pop That. I gave it to Chainz. It's a vibe.
I love It's a Vibe, so I'm giving
I
it
gave
to
this
Chainz.
a vibe.
Pop that wins that.
Pop That was a bigger record.
It's a much bigger
Way
record. I
bigger
just
record.
like
If
It's
you,
a
if
I
you
like
can
It's a
say
Vibe
that
better.
It's a Vibe is a better
No
record,
Problem
sure.
versus I'm On One. I gave it to Ross. Birthday Song. I'm Not a Star. I gave it to Ross. Big Bank
Nah,
Mafia.
I give Birthday Song. That's Chainz. To me.
Who put the fire emoji up there? Whose list is this?
Big Bank versus Mafia Music.
I went Mafia.
Yeah,
music.
Mafia music. Jesus Christ, that's a
Yeah,
record.
me too. But
That's
Big
a
Bank
record.
is a bigger record.
Bigger record, but I gave it to Mafia
See,
Music
that's
too.
how, okay. So see, that's what I'm saying.
And I
How
gave
do you
Chainz
score it?
Mercy.
It gets tricky.
So I
I
gave
gave Chainz Mercy
I
too,
gave
even though Rich on
Chainz-
Cocaine is my shit.
So let's see if I gave Chainz Fucking Problems, Bandsmaker Dance,
Chainz got about 6
Rich
records,
as fuck.
6 or 7 according to you. I think.
No.
not by me. I gave him Mercy. Yeah, I gave Chainz 5, and there's one I'm missing somewhere. Oh, and it's a vibe. I gave him 5. 15-5. That's my score.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
I gave 7. That's what that's what I called.
I had
13-7?
15-5 as well.
Okay, I'm mad at that.
Few takeaways from this. I had a great time. I thought their energy livened up as the battle went on. I don't know if that's due to alcohol or strippers.
The strippers. That was the
Listen.
turning point.
I mean, that'll do it.
Chainz hit the 4-pointer when the strippers came in.
right.
I started going crazy in my house. It didn't matter that the strippers were mid. I was still singing along.
Don't do that.
I was still singing. What? They was a little mid. I was still singing. Yeah, I love the midders.
They're essential workers
Don't talk
in
about
a
my joke.
trying time.
Yeah, I love the midders. I was singing it. That's what I said. But you talked over. Don't step on my shit. It's my shit. Don't step on my shit.
I was doing you a favor.
No, you weren't. It was funny. I worked on it.
You said mid? No, Blondie was, huh? I don't know if that's mid.
You looking at her back.
No,
Yeah,
She got to turn around.
I was watching the whole verse.
She got to turn around.
Yeah.
You looking for it?
For a strip club.
Okay, so what about the other one?
See, the mask throwing it off. So I can't, like...
Yeah, you telling me she's not mid. You got a mask on.
No, I'm just
Pretend
the
you're,
shape. The way
pretend
she
you're role
dance.
playing with a
All right,
nurse.
Just dancing in
You'll
the
be-
shape.
It's all about the choreography from all.
You'll beat.
Yeah, it's all about the choreo. I don't
Depending on her personality.
I can't see her face.
Nah, her personality.
No, her face.
Maul is into the art.
Her face.
Yeah,
Can't see her face.
Maul is an art snob, so he's here for the art.
Snob.
Listen, before Ross played, and again, demeanor plays a huge part in these battles to me, and I'm not going to talk about this for much longer. They both were super cool, but Ross is just a different type of. He's a different type of cat, man. When he before Santorini Greece played, said, "Okay, this is where we separate." Mm-hmm. Like you felt that. Yeah, it was camaraderie in there, and yeah, y'all are brothers, and yeah, this is a celebration. But back to that DMX battle I was talking about, where I'm about to go in another bag, where all this strip club shit is cool. You do this now.
Yeah, keep up here.
And then after that record played, Chainz said, either after that record or the next record, Chainz said, y'all gonna keep bullying me? Like he said this.
Yeah.
So it's tough for me to really, and I feel him, everything he said in Breakfast Club. But what we heard him say was, y'all bullying me. Are y'all gonna continue to do that? I had your list of songs up in my studio for weeks. I've been well prepared. Granted, we knew he would be well prepared because he's a student, but you know that's Ross's shit. Yeah. Fam, when Shorty came out to massage him before the Kanye record dropped, oh my God, come on. Well, no, the massage was not the disrespectful part. Because Chainz brought out strippers, masseuse, cool. The fucked up part was Chainz was saying something. He was talking. And then Ross said, yo, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Take my shirt off.
Yo, I know you was.
Yeah.
I know. No, we gonna get to that, but not to cut you off.
Hear this electric guitar.
And then fam, don't do that. See, that remind me of when Slaughterhouse had to perform after Kanye.
That's fucked up. Yeah, when you
Don't
told me
do
that
that.
story, I felt so bad for you.
Yeah, you can't do that. And then
You
2
can't
Chainz.
follow Can't Tell Me Nothing in a small venue.
At all. Or in a big venue.
He
No,
told
but like Kanye in a small
In
venue
any
to
venue.
Can't Tell Me Nothing. Oh my God.
He told 2 Chainz, hey, hold that thought. A masseuse came out. The hardest beat in the world came on, and then Chainz had
Shout
to
out,
stand back there and watch him get a massage.
But Chainz
Think about it.
Chainz got his shit off though.
No, yes, he did.
He got his shit off.
No,
I
100%.
Kick my shoes off. and say, hey,
100%.
the strippers I brought.
But look at
Rub my
Ross.
feet to this too.
Look at Ross right now. He's still getting a massage. Nobody else is even in the room. I've been there before. When it's just me and you in the room, but it's crowded. Come on, man. Look, Chainz talking to him. It's like, what?
Yeah, I don't hear you.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy.
I thought it was crazy. Ross did not play one single Maybach Music 1 through 4 record.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, he had a lot more that he definitely could have played, but you know.
I mean, I appreciate that he stuck for the most part to his records because he could have done the no New Friend shit. He could have done 300 with Chief Keef. He could have done Here I Am is his shit. He could have done Bugatti with Ace Hood. Yeah. Lord knows there was a lot of Drake, so I see why I didn't want to do that. Hello, Good Morning was a record. The Where I'm From shit with Diddy is fire.
So Sophisticated. That was another one I think he could have played.
Like there was joints that Ross just left. I was shocked he played Freemason. Like I didn't think that would be played in this 20.
Also, I was real glad he did that.
I love that
Santorini
record.
Greece, Tears of Joy. Also,
Tears of
in
Joy
this
has to
battle,
be
I was watching your friend group versus friend group because I like to watch that in every battle. Normally, the person who has the more popular friend group is going to win.
I watch that in my everyday life.
and
That's the best people watching ever.
So 2 Chainz has a friend group that typically would beat whoever he's against, just not Ross. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was the other big takeaway, and I'm shocked every time I hear 2 Chainz say this, and that's what got me into the friend group bag. He said last night, hey, I don't have a whole verse, so go ahead and get into your little shit with all your little friends that I don't have. And I'm just going to keep banging you with joint after joint. Hey, I'm just vomiting a mouth right now, but I observed a lot, so I'm sharing a lot. Also, what this battle did for me was Ross was Leor Kevin Def Jam.
Yeah.
2 Chainz
And L.A.
is
Reid.
and L.A. Reid, yes. 2 Chainz is
Well, no, he
whatever
was-
Def Jam came to follow.
No, he was never Leor Kev. He was Hove and then L.A. Reid. I'm just correcting you.
Well, thank you. But he was a part of a different culture at the label is what I'm saying. So to watch that in full effect was fun for me also. Back to the friend group shit. 2 Chainz should definitely have a whole verse.
He
Absolutely.
should.
Something is off about that one.
He can rap well enough.
And in the pull-up, I think I asked him about it, and he said he might have had a record, and then Hove didn't get back to him. He said maybe next time or something like that. I don't remember all the way, but Chainz, unlike Game, like when Game said that shit, we was like, yeah, nigga, move. Like, we understand why you may not have a whole verse. You probably don't, but we get it.
He should
2
understand.
Chainz should have a whole verse.
He should.
Definitely.
So he couldn't dig into his Hove bag.
I'm sure
Russ
that's coming.
could. I
I'm
would have
sure that's
loved. I know I'm just talking about friend group versus friend
coming.
group.
Yeah.
He dug into his Kanye bag, but guess what? It don't matter. I'm friends with him too. I have that same bag. Like
Yeah, but Devil in a New Dress is a different type of bag.
Ross has more friends to pull from.
Absolutely.
He's got a lot of Drake records too.
I was about to say, listen,
And he had
let's just be honest.
3
man.
other Hove
And
records
that
he
was
didn't play.
Hey, that was,
The Drake stimulus package was more
It was-
clear
that
last
was-
night.
effect.
Than
it couldn't
ever.
be clearer.
I saw
It
that.
could not be clearer last night. Hey,
saw the
who's
joke
gonna
that
say
kept
it?
getting taken that Drake is like parsley in this battle. I was like, that's not parsley.
Or
That's a steak.
You saying it the nice way. I'm trying not to say it the mean
No,
way.
because it's not about saying it a mean or a nice way. It just speaks to who Drake has been over the last 11 years maybe. Like that's just who he is, which is why he is who he is because of shit like it's clear. Like
All of us gonna be
He
excited.
is-
All of us gonna be excited to play our Drake record in a versus battle.
absolutely.
What's gonna be apparent there is which one of us got the real Drake record.
Or when you have 8 of them.
Because I do like
Maybe more.
I
Maybe
like
more, yeah.
I like All Me. That's a
Yeah,
cool
great
record.
song.
And Chainz killed that shit.
Yeah.
The Drake records that Ross has,
Are different.
yeah, Ye's pool is nice. Mine's just bigger is all I'm saying. Like he has It's On one.
Yeah.
That wasn't just a Drake record. That's a hey, all of the most powerful labels, give me all of your most streamable people and let's take over for the entire summer.
Right.
That's what I'm on one was. It was a big commercial. Much like
Oh, shit,
WAP.
that was before streaming.
yeah.
Much like WAP. Big commercial.
No, I'm on one was that
thank-
shit in
Thank
summer
you to
2011.
Listen, when Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It came on, my bedroom was La Marina. I stood up on my bed, started flying. Nobody else was flying?
No, that was that shit.
It was just me?
That was that shit.
Then Tim came in. I was like, oh, he did the beat. I was hyping home. I was hyping home, man.
The beat.
Listen, these two guys put on a fuck of a show.
They did.
I want to thank Ross and 2 Chainz, everybody involved with this. The DJs were both great last night.
Yeah.
Everything was great last night. Great entertainment on a Thursday night. So much so I did not watch Marriage Boot Camp. I didn't see it.
Oh damn, I forgot about Marriage Boot Camp.
And they've kind of ickied me out after last week.
Well,
Understandable.
now you have weekend plans.
That's not my weekend plan.
You DVR it?
Actually, I'm kind of booked this weekend, Rory.
Just booked and busy. No, I could tell by the yellow.
Huh?
You don't just break the yellow out.
What is the yellow saying to you? Why do you keep mentioning my yellow?
'Cause you don't
It says
throw-
I
you
tried
don't
to do
throw-
something?
You don't throw yellow on unless you.
I look
doing
like I
something.
tried to do something?
And it's
Well,
like
it's more so the shoes for me that says you're trying to do something.
Slides?
Yeah.
just slides, right?
No, those are rich people slides.
Well,
And it's like a different.
I'm
fabric.
rich,
I know.
and these are my slides.
So if you add those two
These
together,
are not rich people dunks?
no.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
These are just sneakers. That's all.
I can't get those.
Yes, you can.
I can.
Absolutely.
Can you? I have no shoes on.
Let's see what else. What else?
Came here barefooted.
What else?
I have
What else?
socks on.
Is there anything else I have to say about this battle? I'm 36 minutes in now. I'm cool. I can't wait to see what the next one is.
Who's next? Predictions.
I don't know. I thought
Swizz-
someone
Swizz-
said that it's going to be the biggest one ever.
Swizz tweeted Drake and Ye, and like as the question, I was like, all right, man,
Drake
that's
is
not
Drake
happening.
is never, Kanye's never doing this.
And
No,
Drake,
Kanye
Drake
would
is
do it.
never doing that.
Kanye would do it.
Kanye's
Drake's not
never
doing it.
this. Drake is never doing this. Kanye
Well,
is
y'all
never
sound
doing
like
this.
chatty bad. Kanye do it. Drake could do it. Kanye could do it.
He's
Drake could do it. I think
Fam, he's only
he would
been,
never.
he's only been tweeting about Drake for 2 years straight and saying, "Hey, pay attention to me." hey, I left my number in your mailbox. Yes, he would do anything to get in a room with
Let's
Drake.
not waste time
Who
on
you talking
this.
about?
We just
Kanye?
watched.
Kanye West.
Get the fuck out of here.
Gentlemen.
Y'all be
gentlemen.
talking about Kanye too crazy for me, man. I can't let y'all do that.
Who's y'all? I didn't say a word.
No,
did-
but
he did
it was that
tweet
one
those
time
things.
you said something crazy about
I,
Ye too.
I
Oh, when it was the
presented
Dr. Dre
facts.
shit.
I didn't say anything crazy. I presented you with what happened.
I'm saying we don't need to waste time on this because just 3 weeks ago we watched Swiss and Drake beef. So
It's
We don't
not
need
happening. Like these,
I
there's
agree
certain
with you.
artists that are not sitting down playing their music
No.
on Instagram Live or Versus. They're not doing it. Like it's just certain artists.